Yeah, buddy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back on with it with another one. Here we are. Welcome to Talk About with your boy Lust. And here we are another day in the lovely couch. And as you guys already know, 72 episodes deep, we always got a fucking guest. And as we usually do, we're going to go ahead and let the guests introduce themselves, say your handler name and all that good stuff so people can find you in this lovely 2025 Matrix. Do your thing, dog.
For sure. Hey, man, appreciate the opportunity.
Hey, all
You already
day.
know it's your boy YvNDO in the building, always feeling like a million.
Hey.
You know, we bringing the vibes and we here to have a good time.
Let's go. Let's go. I feel you, bro. So I always like to start the show letting the people kind of know a little bit of like, the basic information about yourself and what you do. So
Okay.
you do some music.
For sure.
But besides the music and before we get into all that, where do you come from? Who you are? Like, tell us a little bit about yourself real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm actually out of St. Lucie County.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm an artist, professional dancer, content creator, creative director. Just as an artist, you got to wear many hats nowadays, entrepreneur, all that. So
politics, bro.
Exactly. So I would say mostly what I enjoy doing is entertaining. I try to entertain people, you know what I mean, make people smile. That's what I like to do.
Okay. So you're born and bred over there then, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Real Florida shit.
Real Florida boy.
That's dope, bro. I love it. So since we were talking, like I said earlier, you do music and all that. Besides, you did say that you do other stuff. Like, what got you into the music?
That's a good question. So I would say like early on, I kind of been around the culture for a minute. So around the age of like 12, I got introduced to like the hip hop culture through dance.
Okay.
So I started off as a dancer.
So you be fucking with the Jabberwockies and all that?
Yeah.
You're a B-boy?
Nah, me personally, I used to B-boy back in the day.
Okay.
But right now, mostly I stick to popping. That's my strong suit. And that's
dope.
kind of like where I feel it the most.
Hell yeah. And like, where do you get that like inspiration for that? Because I know popping's more like an up north thing.
Yeah. So me personally, I actually started off at a Christian hip hop dance studio.
Dope.
I went there, started learning dance, and then from there I just got introduced to more culture as far as hip hop. Started getting out. I went on like some hip hop tours in New York and stuff.
Okay.
With Kid Glide. I don't know if you've ever heard of Kid Glide.
He's like an artist?
No, he's actually a famous b-boy.
Okay.
His father was in Rocksteady Crew and all that.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I went up there, pay homage, started, just learning about the culture and everything. And then, eventually I came home, started bringing different skills back, teaching other people. And also my crew, the more people I ran around, just being out in the hip hop scene,
So you ever been in a mob squad?
The Mob Squad?
Like those flash mobs?
Oh yeah. I've done quite
that
a
shit
few
was a
flash
vibe.
mobs.
That shit was a vibe for a good minute, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine it's like, yo, whoever decided that thing was like to make it a thing was crazy. Like you're casually walking in Central Park and then the whole thing turns to like a musical theater.
Yeah, facts.
Like, bro, insane. What year was that actually?
Man,
I was like before COVID. Yeah, before COVID.
It was a while
Nigga was
ago.
just like dancing publicly.
Yeah, you just be at the mall, next thing you know, somebody just walks up and does a split in front of you.
Yo, and then 30 other niggas start dancing around you, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah, facts.
So you still be doing that whole dancing hip hop stuff?
Yeah, most definitely.
Like other not like just for yourself. Do you like actually still practice it and all that?
Yeah, I would say I practice like here and there, but I kind of just have fun with it more nowadays, and if anybody wants to learn, I kind of just pass the knowledge, each one teach one type vibe.
Okay.
But it was pretty cool last year when I went on tour to Denmark. I was performing at Distortion Music Festival, one of the largest music festivals out there in Europe. And there was a dance competition I did with my boy Michael Jigstyles. Shout out to my boy Michael Jigstyles. We went in there and we actually won in front of like thousands and thousands of people. It was crazy, like because
That's sick.
Yeah, man, it was wild. Like to be able to come from over here and go overseas to Europe and bring home the W, and you know what I mean? It's kind of cool because like now I get to look back at like all the students that I used to teach and stuff, and they're seeing this too. So it's just like kind of like a surreal feeling. They're like, wow, like that was my dance teacher. Like look at him overseas killing it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So so what's like, since you say you grew up and like hip hop encouraged you, what's one of the first sounds you can remember that like triggered you? Like, oh, this is my shit.
Oh man, that's tough because we've been hearing sounds since even before we were born.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I would say,
So you're saying you're a fucking a rhythmic kid since the womb?
yeah, for sure, man. I would say the earliest like memory of like music that I could remember listening to when I was young was probably like back when we had the CD players
Okay.
and maybe like some Disco Inferno, some 50 Cent in there,
Oh,
or like some Juvenile back then in the day.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's so what's your background? Like your family? Where's your family from originally?
Gotcha. So both of my parents are from America.
Okay.
But on my mom's side, they have German Dutch heritage,
Okay,
and then
okay.
on my dad's side, African.
So what kind of music was your mom listening to? What kind of music was your dad listening to?
My dad, he actually listens to all types of music. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You could hear him listening to country, hip hop, a little bit of everything. My mom, she mostly listened to hip hop, but nowadays I've been seeing her like really listening to like the island vibes.
Okay, okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you personally, besides the music, what's some things you also enjoy doing? Like
Outside of the music,
some of your hobbies, some of your passions.
for
I
sure.
obviously like teaching people, and
Yeah, for sure.
so
I would say couple things I like doing is I like creating. So it doesn't even just have to be music. You know what I mean? It could be an event. I'm the type of person like when I hear an idea, it's like I get a vision. If I get a vision of it, then I kind of go with it. I'm like, okay, cool. I could see this happening. And if I could see it, then we can make it happen.
so what's one of your favorite projects you've done right now?
Right now, man, that's a tough one because I got some bangers, but I would say the one I'm
Your
rocking with the
your
most.
top three then.
Top three? Okay, okay. I would say my most recent release is Sunkiss.
Okay.
You could watch the music video on YouTube right now. It's featuring Gigi, all the way from Argentina,
Dope.
and YvNDO, Latin Grammy award-winning guitarist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So how long did that how long did that project like how long did it take for you to do like collab it, and how long did it take for you to make it? Because you got people
Yeah.
from Argentina. Like
Yeah, for
how do you
sure.
even get that? How do you play that out?
So actually, shout out to my boy AC Promotions. He actually connected me. He's an international celebrity promoter.
Okay, okay.
And he connected me with Gigi and Omero just throughout events and stuff of us going out and doing different things. And we just kind of connected, we clicked. I had some flavor, a song that they really liked and they wanted to get on. So I hit them up. They were down to do it, and we just kind of put it together. If you could see
Hell
it, you
yeah.
could see it.
Hell yeah, that's dope. And you said you dropped that video how long ago?
I dropped that one first of the year, 2025.
Oh hell yeah! So it's
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah, I had to start it
Fresh
off
out-
like that.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. So since you talked about the whole like dancing and all that stuff, do you like besides for your own videos, do you like plan out a lot of choreography or like?
I would say most recently I've been thinking about adding more choreography to my
Because
shows.
we live like especially with like TikTok, that shit's a thing. I
Yeah.
feel like people literally design music around 30 seconds for dances and like TikToks and reels and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah. I would say that's more of like the new age, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because like us as far as like street dancers, like we see it differently. You could put a song on from back in the day, it'd be
Yeah.
7 minutes long and we would dance the whole song. So
It's a lot of
it all
that's a lot of
depends.
calories counts right there. A lot of steps.
Yeah, right.
But nah, bro, because it's funny because like honestly, I feel like a lot of music is catered to that type of stuff. So do you feel like as an artist, do you feel like do you have like an urge that you need to sell out sometimes to do that type of stuff? Or you literally just do it all for the passion and love kind of thing?
I kind of try to, just it's interesting being in the industry, and
It
that's
is,
a
bro,
good
because it's
question.
easy to get influenced. Because
Exactly.
me as a visual artist, you know what I mean? It's so quick to get stuck in a fucking, what's that called? That vortex of fucking scrolling.
Yeah, the void.
And then just fucking getting influenced and not even know you've been influenced.
Yeah,
Because
facts.
eventually you start drawing something like, hold on, what the fuck? It's like when you driving around, you start singing that random song. It's like, where the fuck did I listen to? And it was like, because you went to the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking Dollar Tree got me.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're singing the whole song in
Yeah.
your head for 5 days. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
and
wow.
then for the next week, you're listening to fucking Spice Girls. But nah, man. So like for you, like being an actual like musician and stuff, like how do you keep yourself from not wanting to make a TikTok fucking song?
See,
and being authentic to yourself, you know?
it's a fine balance because I mean, there's a science to it. Like as an artist, a lot of artists they make amazing music. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But I feel like nowadays that's not really what really makes an artist.
I feel like people are so quick to chase the money versus the like. I feel like music sometimes doesn't have a feel no more.
Yeah.
You can tell it's like, oh, this is straight money music.
hmm And that's why I kind of just try to like find a fine balance to where I could still implement my creative aspect and my viewpoint on how I think it should sound or look. And then also, I have that marketing background because I went to school for marketing, and
Okay.
I kind of merge it, trying to find a fine balance, and then from there, move and see how it works.
So what got you into that whole wanting to study marketing then?
That's interesting. A long time ago, one of my dance crewmates, I was kind of like interested in creative directing and taking
Okay.
that route. And I asked him, I was like, "Yo, what does a creative director route like look like? Like, what would help a creative director be a better creative director in the
hmm
field if they could?" And he was like, "Oh, just learning about marketing stuff." I actually got an opportunity to go to college. It was a scholarship, 4 year up to 4 years full tuition. Ended up getting my bachelor's in marketing, and then from there, when I graduated, I just started my career.
Dope, dope. So my thing is like, so on the whole directing aspect, will you still have to kind of pursue like becoming a videographer or photographer to achieve something like that, or will
Mhm.
you just go in because you have that vision?
Yeah, and that's a good question too because like I said, like throughout time, I've had to learn different skills and different
Yeah, yeah,
aspects as an artist.
exactly.
So I started off as a dancer, but then I also started off DJing, and then I started doing film, videography, video cinematography and stuff like that. And then from there, that those skills and things kind of allow me to see things before I create it in a
Yeah,
way because now that I have an understanding of what goes on the other side of the camera,
yeah, the
then
back
when
end.
exactly, then I can actually adjust myself on camera to give a certain look that I'm looking for.
I get that. I get that. I mean, that's almost like the same shit that probably Russ had to go through. You feel me? Because that nigga
100%.
does all angles of his business. You know what I mean? So it's like I
Yeah.
feel like he would have to understand what the director would see, what the artist would see, and like,
hmm
yeah, man. So no, it's a dope. I never really thought of it because the thing is, Kiko does all these fucking music videos and shit, and we did one the other day, and there was like a director and all this shit in my head. It's like, bro, does this nigga really know about cameras, or he just knows about the visual,
Yeah.
like what people want to see? You know
Yeah.
what I mean, or how to catch the image. It's
Mhm.
like me as a painter. It's like I can tell you something, but I would have to paint it for you to see what's in my brain.
Exactly.
You know, that's why honestly, even back, like I appreciate even like real photography because
Mhm.
real photography is the only time in your life you actually get to see what the other person's eye saw.
That's true.
Because another thing that you think about, and that's why there's no feeling to like a actual like phone photography,
hmm
is because the person next to you can see what you're looking at. So there's no actual like feeling. But if you think about real photography, you're taking a whole second, looking through a pee hole,
hmm
and catching that frame. And when you develop it, you literally got to see what that person saw,
Facts.
which is fucking nuts. And it took me a long time to understand that because my dad was a photographer, and I was like, bro, nigga, stop taking pictures of me. But it's like, bro, that shit's fucking sick.
Yeah, you
Because
know
you
what they
never
say.
don't.
You know
You
what they
don't.
say. Like a picture speaks 1,000 words.
It does.
Yeah.
Because you might see one thing and I see a different thing. But
Mhm.
it doesn't matter what we both feel against the picture. We're both getting to see what he saw.
Exactly.
And
Just a
that's
different
hard,
perspective.
bro. That's hard. That's some fucking dope ass shit. So you personally, where do you like to find your creativity? Like what's some things you do to find the magic?
That's
Find
an
the sauce.
that's another thing because like just with making music in general, you got to find that balance between like industry and creative aspects and stuff like that. So really, I find inspiration from anything. So I could be walking around and just see a sculpture or see a painting, and it might
Mm.
remind me of a song. And then you never know. I might be in the studio. I'll be like, oh, let me sample this track right here and see what I could do. Flip this and make it into a beat. Next thing you know, I got a whole track right there, and it's a banger.
So you don't have to have like a shitty day or something in particular to happen for you. It can just come to you in a way.
Yeah,
Because I
basically,
mean,
I
some
try
artists
not to
like,
force it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I mean, like, there's like some artists that are only good when they're on drugs and depressed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, yeah, like what's technically what would be your way? So like, technically you're trying to say too that you don't really have like a thinking chair, like, damn, this is where I think and write all my shit, or you don't have like a special pen.
No, I don't really have a special pen or anything. I try to actually clear my mind. You know what I mean? I clear my mind and then see what comes from there. And I
Okay.
could be just listening to some samples or listening to some beats, and then I might have an inspiration of a flow that comes out. Um, you know what I mean? I'm pretty spiritual, so like that kind of stuff like
Oh
hits with
yeah.
me too. Like you might see me up at like 3 a.m. Working on a track. People were like, "Why is this man up all times of the day working on a track?" Next thing you know, I'm on the phone with somebody over in Australia trying to line up a track with somebody over there, and it's kind of crazy, bro. It's like you just got to keep going.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
So, what's some people that you're really looking forward to like be working with in like the upcoming up like projects you got going on?
For sure. So, man, that's a good one because I know right now I'm kind of setting up some tours.
Okay.
I want to do some more international tours. We just lined up something for Australia, so
Fuck yeah. When you trying to go over there, bro? I'll ride.
sometime in July.
I'll be your reptile specialist. I'll be out there.
Yo, man, from what I've been hearing, I've been talking to them, man. They got all types of stuff out
Bro,
there, man. They got,
they got some of my favorite snakes in the world.
bro, they got the most deadliest animals, bro.
Yeah.
Like
And
spiders this big.
yeah.
You'd be like, what the heck? Like,
Now I want to go out there, bro. I'm big into the animal stuff, and Australia is one of those things that,
yeah.
bro, I want to go out there. And there's this also a snake that hopefully I can go out there and I can probably take it home.
Hell yeah.
Fucking a black-headed python.
Oh
Those
yeah.
shits are gorgeous, bro.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, bro. So you thinking about July?
Yeah, I'm just planning for July. I'm also planning to go back overseas and tour to Denmark again. Hopefully hit London or something. A couple of different things that I got in
So how many
play.
times have you performed already in Denmark?
Denmark, I would say a good handful of times. I went on tour last year, and that was pretty fun because like I never experienced anything like that, going overseas and stuff and being in front of a crowd that huge.
Yeah.
Like it definitely gave me like a whole different aspect or feeling of like what it is to be an
It's
artist.
funny because the last artist we had, he performs in Denmark too, and he was like, "Bro, that shit was so crazy."
Yeah, if you pay attention, a lot of the big artists they go through Denmark.
Yeah,
I was
because
watching.
they love that American culture over there. I heard.
100%. It's like they value it differently over
Yeah,
there.
it's like when the Beatles came to America type shit. Like how Brits used to come to America in the 80s.
Yeah,
It's like Americans are like lit in Denmark, I heard.
for sure. Yeah, everywhere I go, people are like, "Oh my God, who is that? Is that American rapper? Let me get a picture."
That's dope. That's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah, man. And how you even stumble upon like going to Denmark? Like,
Yeah, for sure. My homie Elvis, ESC
okay.
Promotions. Yeah, he does international tours as well. So
Oh,
he kind of introduced me to some stuff and some people, and then from there, we kind of just made something happen.
so this year, how many like are you dropping like just singles? Are you doing EPs? What you got going on?
I'm actually doing singles. I am working on an album, but that's to be dated. But right now, you should just be expecting singles, a lot more content, stuff that's more personal is going to be coming out and stuff like that. Motivational and like mindset stuff like that to help yourself, personal growth. You're going to see more content like that. And same thing, man. You're going to see me doing interviews. We're going to see me with celebrities, all types of stuff. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
So, talking about that spiritual stuff, what kind of brought you towards that avenue? Being from Port St. Lucie, I know it wasn't just on your front doorstep spirituality.
Yeah,
You know.
facts. Uh,
So how do you end up a person that's like you said been outside? How do you learn to fucking meditate and find peace and love in this chaotic world?
man, that's a good question because everybody has a different path and different perspective. For me, I had to learn by example. So just out being about seeing how things actually work and what's going on. You know what I mean? Because there's things that we could see, but there's also things that we can't see.
Yeah.
And then once you're aware that there's things that you can't see, then you go to actually, looking at different perspectives or ways of thinking, and you might find something else. Some people don't. Me personally, that's what I've been able to find.
I feel you. And do you remember like a pinnacle turning point that you were like, bro, something like you just want to change your ways or thoughts and like, bro, this shit's all been fucking twisted.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we all kind of have that point in of our life where like nothing seems like it's going right,
Yeah.
you know.
The thought
And
process has to change type shit.
exactly. So in situations like that, I kind of like tend to isolate myself a little bit. Not business wise or anything like that, but just I would say personal wise. That way I could focus on analyzing what's going on around me, and then from there growth.
I got you. I got you. I feel like, yeah, man, it's kind of hard, especially like being from the city and shit. I know Port St. Lucie is like a little bit slower, but I know it's fucking hood as shit, bro. That shit can be the trenches. So it's like, bro, being fucking growing up in the hood is kind of hard to like. No one's talking about fucking inner peace, spirituality. No one's talking about fucking doing nice shit, you know, or being nice here. So it's
Yeah.
hard, bro.
Yeah,
Like it's really hard.
it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit
It is
weird place.
weird.
There's a little bit of everything there, you know what I mean? A
Yeah.
lot of people from New York there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then a lot of people, this is Florida, so you still got, your Caribbeans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you got
your country
indigenous
folks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well you guys do have a lot of Seminoles up there too,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a tribe right by my boy's house, big ass tribe, and you would think they only live down this way, but they don't.
Yeah.
They're
All over.
yeah, they're all over the fucking place. But fuck yeah. So, what's another thing you like to do? Like what's like a casual weekend for you like these days?
Casual weekend. I mean, most of the time you can see like online I'll be doing like events and stuff like that, walkthroughs. I might be in the studio. So it all varies. I'm kind of a go with the flow.
Got you.
Not like a go with the flow, like, oh, you just going with the flow, but
Yeah.
go with the flow as in like
Like you plan but don't plan. You let it kind of like rhythmically happen kind of thing.
exactly.
Just flow with it.
Exactly.
But I mean, there's technically a base of your day.
Mm-hmm.
Always, you know what I mean?
All I do is I wake up, you know what I mean? And then first thing I do is I show gratitude, you know what I mean?
All
I'm
day.
grateful for waking up, having another opportunity to do what I do. And then from there, I do affirmations as well. That kind of helps a little
Hell
bit.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And then I
Gotta
start my
remind your
day.
mind, bro.
Exactly.
Remind your mind what's the deal. Because that boy tends to forget.
Yeah. Facts.
I feel you on that.
I do.
So how often do you even find yourself actually like making music and shit? Like
I don't
are
know.
you one of those all day in the fucking studio kind of guy, or is just like
Nah.
you work it and get out?
Yeah, I'm more of a work in and get out type of guy. But sometimes I'll catch myself like sitting there looking for inspiration.
Because you would
Trying to
say
find
most
a-
of the time your shit would be ready by the time you go to the studio. There's some people that like literally write and do everything at the studio, and then
Mhm.
there's people that have made the song already. I'm just here to fucking
Yeah.
record it.
Yeah, facts. And that's how I am a lot of times if I go to other people's studios, just because I like to be prepared
Yeah.
and I'm always trying to move forward. But a lot of times if I'm at home or I'm like, at more of like a comfortable studio with some homies, I might sit there and really trying to find some melodies just off the dome and see what comes out.
Got you. I like that.
Yeah.
So pretty random question, but who's a person you would always wanted to work with since you can remember, like as a dancer and as a musician,
Oof.
live or dead?
Man, that's a tough one. It'd be pretty tough to work with Michael Jackson
Dude,
as a
amazing.
dancer and a
Because he's both.
Yeah.
That was a dope era, bro.
100%.
Like musicians were literally entertainers. Like look at fucking James Brown, bro.
Facts.
Legend, bro. That
Facts.
motherfucker. He looked like he fucking James Brown probably did hit like 10,000 fucking steps a concert.
Yeah,
know?
man, he was doing it big, and it's crazy because I was also talking to one of my homies, and I didn't even know James Brown used to be out there in Fort Pierce too,
Oh, I believe it.
right there by Port St. Lucie. I was like, what? James Brown was over here in this area?
Bro, there's
never
fucking
know.
so where I live off US 27, like by Clewiston,
Bless
bro,
you.
there's this one, bless you. There's this one area. I swear to God, I drive by, I was like, bro, it looks like James Brown lives here. This shit looks like some country ass 1920s shit.
Yeah,
And just the way the setup, the basketball courts, the flat houses, those type of duplexes, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it looks some crazy ass 1920s project shit. But no, bro, honestly, talking about even about steps and like performance wise, this nigga Fercho, he actually just won a fucking Guinness World Record of the most steps taken in a concert.
Oh, really?
Apparently, every concert he runs and walks about 3 miles.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's funny because my homeboy, there's memes of people like making fun of him, like trying to get a video at his concert, and you're like, because all he does is runs back and forth on the stage. But he's in the Guinness Book of Record because apparently he runs about 3 miles every concert.
Wait, so you're telling me this dude is in the Guinness World Book of Records
Right now, Fercho,
for
from Colombia.
for the longest distance running back and forth during his show performance?
Yep.
Yo, that's crazy.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Shoot.
I was like, how the fuck? But it makes sense, bro. It's like someone must have looked at this nigga's show and was like, hold on, bro. We're onto something. This nigga's hitting more than 2 miles average on show. Bro, but it makes sense because he was a chubby ass nigga when he first started. And that nigga is ripped. I mean, I'm sure fucking Karol G got him in fucking shape.
Yeah,
Because
right.
she's fucking tight.
Definitely.
Her face is tight too, but that's something different. But no, that nigga got a fucking Guinness World Record, bro. Shot the fuck out.
Yeah, that's wild,
Nigga,
man.
what's the longest time you've ever had to dance at a show? And you're like, nigga, that's it. I'm not doing this no more.
Man, I've been
My shoulders hurt.
Man, that's crazy. I freestyle so much, so I really got to think back to like showcases and stuff. And I feel like I would say that probably nothing more than like 15 minutes.
Oh,
like,
nigga, that's excessive still.
know.
Nigga, I don't think I can fucking run a treadmill for 15 minutes. Holy shit. 15 minutes dancing?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. I'm Spanish, bro, and I grew up with those 7-minute salsa dances that you're at the club looking at the bitch like, bro, I'm done with you. This song's over. Back in the days, we used to go to the boulevard and be like, damn, I'm still dancing with this bitch. I need to just find another honey.
Why she want to dance so much?
Yeah, I fucking hate this song.
Yo.
But shit, bro. So what's some venues or like actual, do you have any plans for the States or you're just all out of here?
I'm all over the place, but I would say that the next thing we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna be doing a few walkthroughs and stuff like that. So if anybody wants to come out and hang with me, you could just tune in online. On all platforms, you can follow me at YvNDO Music. That's YvNDO Music, and you can see everything there. The next event we're gonna be pulling up to Blue Martini, Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
my
hell yeah, I know
homie-
where that's at.
Yeah.
That's over there by Broward Boulevard. Or no,
Exactly.
Sunrise.
Yeah, Sunrise.
Yep.
It's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be crazy. I got the homie international DJ Epps. He's gonna be in there spinning, man. Pull up.
That nigga's a legend.
Yeah,
It's been around for a minute, bro.
yeah, for
I
sure.
grew up my whole life listening to that motherfucker.
The
But no, for sure,
305
bro.
day coming up too.
Oh, it is.
We're gonna be out there.
Legendary.
Mhm.
Legendary day. So real quick, so what's some of the songs you got popping off right now that you want definitely people to check out?
I would say definitely go check out that Sun Kiss. It's going crazy on all platforms. The official music video is on my YouTube channel. You can also check out MIA. That one's a banger. It's like an anthem for Miami, basically, and it's actually going to be featured in the new GTA 6 video game.
Ooh,
Yeah.
boy, that deserves a horn.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be playing it like bumping my song in the back.
Hey, bitch, you know this is me? You know this is me right now?
And then I would say make sure you go check out that Soul Soldier too for all the ladies. We got Valentine's Day coming up, so you know what I mean. That's
Guys,
Soul
don't forget,
Soldier.
that's in like how many days? We
I
got
don't know.
11 days, guys. Tighten up.
Tighten up.
For sure.
This is your reminder, you know.
Yeah, the show will be out this weekend, guys. It will be like another 5 days until Valentine's. But nah, bro, definitely appreciate you coming out here, bro.
Mhm.
Definitely taking the time and fucking hanging out with us on the couch and shit,
Oh, for
and
sure.
sharing a little bit about how you fucking see things and how your life and all that. Definitely appreciate you fucking sharing that whole you trying to be more like self-aware and conscious and like, bro, affirmation's a big thing, bro. A lot of people be sleeping on that.
Yeah.
Because again, bro, sometimes even though we think about it, your brain kind of gets flooded with so much emotion too, bro.
Yeah.
That you
true.
gotta remind yourself every day and every night, bro.
Yeah. And
Every day.
And it's also just like you learn so many things growing up throughout your path. And then once you get a little conscious, you're like, oh, you start questioning those things that you learned in different perspectives. And, you know, from there, I feel like that's where you grow.
Hell yeah, bro.
Really find out who you are as a person.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree.
For
Well,
sure.
bro, thank you for coming out. This is your boy Lust. And this is Talk About with Lust. And here we out.
You already
And
know.
make sure to check my man's fucking music. We're gonna drop one of these songs after this episode. So check it out. We out. Hell yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Sun gets vibe in this tropic. If you wanna get it, baby, we can get it poppin'. I'm a fan of your tan, give me chocolate. Running with a plug, I'ma treat you like a socket. Ooh, girl, you better stop it. Talking all that talk, I wanna see if you can walk it. She already know what the vibe is. She already know how I'm rockin'. She already know that I'm plotting to bag it. Put you in baguettes, got you living lavish. Anything you want, you know I'm ballin' like it's Madden. Say she wanna eat, then I'ma feed her to my mattress. Big dog status, champagne glasses, asset addicts, five-star palace, foreign fashion. Do no cabin, need no caption. She get active, sun gets vibe in this tropic. If you wanna get it, baby, we can get it poppin'. I'm a fan of your tan, give me chocolate. Running with a plug, I'ma treat you like a socket. Ooh, girl, you better stop it. Talking all that talk, I wanna see if you can walk it. She already know what the vibe is. She already know how I'm rockin'.